Good evening, viewers. You are tuning in to Darshan Meghalaya, and now we bring to you today's edition of the news. Before going to the details, here's a quick look at the headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi visits Adampur Air Base, lauds Armed Forces Valor. Meghalaya SHG women meet Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar in New Delhi. Government unveils roadmap to transform power sector by 2035, says Power Minister. And VPP President vows to expand party's reach ahead of 2028 elections. The news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited Adampur Air Base in Punjab today, where he interacted with air warriors and soldiers, praising their courage and boosting their morale. In a social media post, he expressed India's eternal gratitude to the armed forces for their sacrifices. The visit follows the success of Operation Sindoor, which targeted terror camps in Pakistan and POK after the Pahalgam terror attack. Modi reaffirmed India's strong stance on combating terrorism and ensuring a resolute response to any attack. While addressing the nation last night, Prime Minister Modi affirmed India's commitment to combating terrorism following the success of Operation Sindoor.
वो कायरों की तरह छिप कर आए, लेकिन भूल गए उन्होंने जिसे ललकारा है वो हिंद की सेना है। आपने उन्हें सामने से हमला करके मारा। आपने आतंक के तमाम बड़े अड्डों को मिट्टी में मिला दिया। 9 आतंकी ठिकाने बर्बाद हुए, 100 से ज्यादा आतंकियों की मौत हुई। आतंक के आकाओं को अब समझ आ गया है, भारत की ओर।
A delegation of 30 self-help groups women from Meghalaya, led by Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma, met Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar at his residence in New Delhi. The visit aimed to empower grassroots women and provide national exposure. The Vice President praised the state's efforts in women's empowerment and development, highlighting improvements in nutrition, maternal health, and women-led initiatives. The delegation, also visiting the Prime Minister's museum, represents the state's significant growth in SHG participation with nearly 52,000 active members.
But what is more important is human resource must be nurtured. Human resource must be independent. And in that category also, societal growth, economic development is balanced when women come forward. I am so happy and delighted that both with respect to the revolving fund and the number, there is a 10-fold increase.
Meghalaya Power Minister A.T. Mondal has outlined a roadmap to transform the state's power sector by 2035. Coordinating with the centre, the plan focuses on system upgrades, manpower and efficiency improvements. Under the revamped distribution sector scheme, smart meters will be introduced to reduce losses and improve billing. Tendering is complete and the rollout will begin soon, ensuring consumer consultation for a smooth transition.
And we are making our adequacy plan in terms of our power scenario, in terms of our all manpower and everything, including our system upgradation, all these things, to reach to 2035. We need to upgrade our own systems, whatever is there, and after the completion of our DSS, we will be reaching to a very nice position, because the work has been started and is going on. Second thing is that to reduce our losses and all these things, with RDSS further losses will be there in place. Then there is the installation of smart meters, which will also minimize our losses and upgrade our position as far revenue collection is concerned.
VPP President and Nongkrem MLA Arden Miller Basayau might announce that the campaign to unseat the current Meghalaya government has just begun. Citing the party's rapid rise, winning an MP seat, leading KHADC and securing multiple MDC and assembly seats, he stressed the need for statewide outreach to achieve power in 2028. Speaking at an SRWP event in Nongkrem, he distributed rupees 2.5 crore in aid for housing, farmers, traders, schools, a college, fitness centre and cremation ground, reaffirming that his political vision is for all of Meghalaya, not just Nongkrem.
Parti kebangiran seng dan matalais nentam radon reu MP ilabat ya ka executive committee of KHADC tang marui ke parti mo te Giant Hills ngila job pangot nagalang ji MDC na ka parti ji lade leader juga opposition lade nangalam juga lang persya kapag ka parti ka ba danglung mereka ba ya khashma Nidang kan menteri susu, nidang kan menteri susu. Tang dah kumpulan jom, nak kami sebenarnya kam tang nampak ke konstitusi. Lalu bangani nampak kari pakai jat beri bawa kau ini. Wara ka jukhi ini dia kalau tang nampak konstitusi antara ini election.
The Common University Entrance Test, or CUET, for undergraduate programs commenced today at ICFA University and Nehu Tura, Meghalaya. Conducted by the National Testing Agency in CBT format, the exam will run until 3rd June. The inclusion of Tura as a test centre marks a significant step in improving access to higher education for students in the Garo Hills, eliminating the need for long-distance travel. Students described the exam as tough but said they gave their best.
I think the question is tough, but I try to manage to answer it. Especially from the general test, most of them I didn't know how to answer.
It was hard, but I think I did my best. Moreover, the accountancy paper was more tougher than other subjects.
Still tough for me, but somehow I managed. But economics and accountancy are tough as compared to other subjects.
The Meghalaya Pradesh Congress Committee has expressed strong disapproval of the state government's delay for the recommendation of a testing agency for entrance exams, calling it a threat to students' academic futures. MPCC Secretary Manuel Badwar questioned the delay in finalizing Tata Consultancy Services for exam coordination via the National Testing Agency, or the NTA. Meanwhile, the government has requested the NTA to defer CUET UG 2025 in Meghalaya until more centres are verified, as confirmed in a letter from Education Minister Rakam A. Sangma.
Now, for the Education Department to have not worked for the past 12 months to actually identify the requirement of computer systems in which people can sit for this exam and probably pass this data to the NTA, or for that matter the Tata Consultancy Services, TCS, and ask them as a preemptive measure long time back to conduct this, so that now we are not left in a situation whereby our students is not able to sit for CUET tests in our own state.
North Eastern Hill University has moved the Meghalaya High Court, disputing the government's plan to use the Bijini complex for the temporary campus of Captain Williamson Sangma State University. Education Minister Rakam Sangma confirmed that the government intended to use the site temporarily but is now awaiting the court's decision. He added that alternative locations are also being explored for setting up the university's Shillong campus.
Nehu also claiming that this belongs to the Nehu, and the state government also be saying so. I don't have a detailed record with me, so maybe the Nehu has challenged the ownership of the business complex. So let the court decide now. So we are exploring. We are finding the location now from where we can start the temporary campus for the Ceylon.
The Office of the Deputy Commissioner East Khasi Hills yesterday organized a bike rally to honor the armed forces and show solidarity with soldiers at the front lines. Led by DCRM Kurba and flagged off at golfling by ADC Shri Shanborlang Wajri, the rally concluded at the State Central Library. Addressing participants, Kurba cited the recent Pahalgam incident as a reminder of the armed forces' courage, emphasizing that the peace citizens enjoy is due to their sacrifices. She reaffirmed the nation's unwavering support and expressed hope for a positive resolution to ongoing conflicts.
Kini ke rally ke pengitulung tarasi ke dina ke bentaban ai ke support dan ke jingya Krishan ye ki sipai ki jami ki ba dan hapo dan ke mong jingya le bat ke Pakistan bat ke jing long jing man berkelai hari kismi hadin betul Pahalgam ke baca Pahalgam de fungsi benta bangin pedi yang jing Krishan ke jing dan dekat ke jing snow gratitude kong bawang pareng ke jing ai ku play lagi de nam ta jengki ke jing du khia du dem jengki bangi baro ngiyo ban khia ban ngiyo ban sham suk halaki bisem bakari du lain lagi no jing ma.
A sudden 30-minute downpour around noon today triggered flash floods in Jorabat on the Meghalaya-Assam border, leaving dozens of public transport vehicles stranded. The flooding disrupted traffic and forced authorities to reroute vehicles. Local shops were also affected, with dirty flood water entering premises and causing damage and inconvenience. After over 4 decades, Rait Nong Tham in Ribhoi district has revived the traditional Shat Nong Kajat festival at Lom Nongba near Pamlaban, Rait Nong Tham under the Khairim's aimship. During the event, Mauhati MDC Kinjo Rentong and SAM of Hima Khairim Dr. Balajit SAM praised the SAM of Rait Nong Tham, Paim, TSAM and other traditional leaders for their efforts in preserving the cultural identity and ancestral customs of the Rait Nong Tham. The celebration featured traditional dances and rituals with strong participation from the youth, reflecting the community's vibrant cultural identity.
Naik boleh saksian, Yusim berpesan kerana kam, boleh jengai, ban pendet dia kam, ban benteng pat ngej, habis nem tuan ban im kita di mati, jeung longsom sua, dekat kesejar kadar, ban cung suk susan, ban ba banyak, ban pohok pahai, ukun hajar yang berat nong kami berhoi, sa menek kerja sejar dekat ban kebit kebiang ke burung serom jeung berat nong kami berhoi.
Meghalaya proudly secured 45 medals at the Asian Arm Wrestling Championship 2025 held in New Delhi from 3rd to 11th May under the Meghalaya Arm Wrestling Association. The event, organized by the People's Arm Wrestling Federation of India, saw participation from over 14 countries, with India topping the medal tally at 176. Led by coach and organizing secretary Alan S. Marbanyang, the Meghalaya contingent's stellar performance included contributions from police personnel. The team paid a courtesy visit to the SP of Ribhoi in gratitude for the department's support. And now for the weather report. First, let's take a look at the weather report in Tura. Minimum temperature 28 degrees Celsius and maximum temperature 31 degrees Celsius were recorded today. The relative humidity is 89%. Moving on to Shillong, 17.1 degrees Celsius of minimum temperature and 25.2 degrees Celsius of maximum temperature. Relative humidity is 69% and also rainfall of 1.2 mm were recorded today. Meanwhile, in Jowai, minimum temperature 19 degrees Celsius and maximum temperature 24 degrees Celsius were recorded. Relative humidity is 80%. And the forecast in Tura, Shillong and Jawai says that light to moderate rain is likely to occur at most places. Before winding up this news bulletin, here's a short recap. Prime Minister Narendra Modi visits Adampur Air Base, lauds Armed Forces Valour. Meghalaya SHG women meet Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar in New Delhi. Government unveils roadmap to transform power sector by 2035, says Power Minister. And VPP President vows to expand party's reach ahead of 2028 elections. And dear viewers, that's all we have for you today in this news bulletin. Do tune in again with us tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Good night.